How's it going, everybody? So this is my 2005 Volvo S60R with the M66 transmission. For some of you that don't know what that is the manual 6-speed transmission that came in the 2004 to 2007 Volvo S60Rs and V70Rs. So what I have going on is my reverse lights aren't turning on when I put the car in reverse. It will work once in a while, but then most of the time they're off. So it's kind of just one of those. It's a pain in the butt. You know, if it's nighttime, you can't really see. I have upgraded these reverse lights to the LEDs, which I love. They're super bright, and I think they give it a really good look. So what I'm going to show you today is how to go into Vita, which is the Volvo diagnostic program, on my laptop, and I can show you how to diagnose if it's a bulb issue or if it's the connector switch or contact switch, sorry, from FCP Euro that I got. And I got it for $8 online, and if you own a Volvo, Saab, Volkswagen, Audi, or even a Porsche, they sell OEM parts. They have a lifetime warranty. The prices are really good, and I highly recommend you using them. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to diagnostic, and then I'm going to go underneath the hood and replace this contact switch that I think is bad. So let's get started. Okay, so we are in Vita, which is Volvo's diagnostic system. This computer is pretty much programmed to look at codes and different check engine lights and stuff that my car pops up with. So you have different modules over here, and you can go different places and turn on lights or do different tests or check why this is not working right, and it's a really helpful tool. So to get to this reverse light test, I call it, I guess, you got to go to diagnostics here, vehicle communications, then go to the REM, which stands for rear electronic module, then go to the activations tab, hit reverse light, and pretty much the start light is your bulb. So hit start to turn it on and hit stop to turn it off, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go put the camera in the rear of the vehicle and turn the lights on 3 times. As you can see, my vehicle is in first gear, so I'm gonna keep it there, and pretty much what I'm gonna do is override the system by using the computer to turn my bulbs on or off. So here we go. So now we've determined that the bulbs are fine, they work, they're not burnt out. I'm going to take you underneath the hood of my car and show you how clean that is. Show you how to replace that switch. So let's get going. So now that we're in the hood, I am going to take off this cover here. I'm going to take off the air intake here, and underneath the air intake, before the MAF, which is here, is the M66 cables and that switch down there to turn on the reverse lights. So I'm pretty much going to take these covers off, and we'll get down to that and replace it. So here we go. So to get this cover off, I take a 13 mil with an extension, and there's going to be these push clips, and what you got to do is push down really hard on these clips, and then you're going to pull up. So this 13 mil will compress that clip down and give you the room to pull up, and it will loosen up. So here we go. Push down really hard, pull. So that's one. Second one, push down, pull. That's 2. Push down hard, pull. That's 3. And that's it. Now that that's covers off, we're going to take out the Sweet Source air intake filter and put it in a safe and clean location. Pretty much I'm going to remove the 10 millimeters bolts here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is from my 4C connectors. Since I'm running the BCs, I actually took out the sensors so I don't have a checked engine light, and I can use the Pops and Burble tune, and this pretty much just protects my sensor, and that's where I have it hidden. So this is your turbo control valve, and for you starters out there or anybody has boost issues, this turbo control valve should be replaced when doing a stage 0. Get a OEM Pierberg one. Do not use the IPD one unless your tuner says, and I believe there are some high horsepower ones with the IPD one, but otherwise only stick with OEM unless your tuner says so. So anyways, I'm going to take those off. Sorry I didn't show you, they were kind of a pain in the butt to get to, but there were 2 torque spits back here connecting the map to the air intake box, so otherwise this can now come off. And that's it. So now we just got to take off the electrical connection right in here. That should just pop right off, like that. So here's our electrical connection, a little dirty actually. And I don't know if the camera, if you can see it, but your switch is right back in here. Okay, so after using the 7/8 long headed socket and the universal joint in the ratchet, I still could not get back to this back sensor, or I could get it, but I couldn't break it free. So what I did is removed this roll pin in here, and you have to have the car in reverse in order to get that all the way out. And then what I did is grabbed a punch and I lifted this up, and this whole linkage will come right off like that. And then you have perfect access to that reverse switch, and you're good to go. So I'm going to replace it now, and see you in a second. Alright, so here is our old switch that I just pulled out. It is really dirty, pretty hard to compress down, so while I'm down there I'm going to clean everything up and throw the new one in and put everything back together. The car is in reverse. And the lights are on. This job is complete, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.